Whoa. So if that intro didn't give it away enough, this is a little travel vlog because I have been crazy busy traveling to some pretty phenomenal schools and conferences, and I thought I'd share some of my findings with all of you, and we'll let Trish and I kick it off. Just leaving the Illinois Reading Conference 2019. My second or third year presenting, Trish's first year attending. We came here when we were in college, actually. We ran into one of our awesome professors, which was really, really cool. Trish got to attend some cool sessions. I got to present at cool sessions, and it was good. Yeah?
It was very good, yes. I loved it.
Awesome conference. So if you ever get the chance to come back to Illinois Reading Conference, it's in Peoria, Illinois every fall. Check out Illinois Reading Conference online, IRC. It's a great, great conference. We had a lot of fun. We're gonna head home and see the kiddos now, but I'll talk more about those sessions when we get home. So in the past 2 months, besides that Illinois Reading Conference, I've been to South Carolina, Louisiana, California, Illinois, DC, most recently, I think, maybe somewhere else. I don't think so though. Most recently, New Jersey. I just got back from there, super tired, but I've been having a blast sharing ideas with teachers and getting some ideas as well too, which has been awesome. So I just want to share this because I think I get a lot of questions about why I haven't updated the vlog or why I haven't gotten a new dollar store teacher challenge out. People are always asking me that, and I just want you to know that it's tough. Like between this stuff, like editing right now, recording, traveling, doing these workshops, and then taking time for family, which is huge. There's a lot more that goes into this world of educational consulting that a lot of us do. So I think that sometimes it's hard to forget that, or easy to forget, I guess, that there are hours upon days that go into us creating these things to go out and work with schools. So when I'm home, that's what I'm doing. I'm putting hours and hours and hours of time into getting these workshops ready for teachers, as well as writing, as well as working on my TED Talk, which we'll talk about in another episode. But it's been busy, but it's been fun. So here are some things I've gained from this experience and some things that I've absolutely loved doing and sharing and learning from other teachers. First of all, it's this. You know that term, the grass is always greener on the other side? Erase that from your mind right now. I've been to a lot of schools, and amazing schools. And comparing school to school to school to school to school is something we cannot do. I know that schools get rated and all that stuff, but what I've witnessed over the past couple months is the massive difference in schools as a whole. Buildings, funding, teachers, students, community, population, everything. And it's so easy to say, well, only if we had that, or if we only had this, and it's very, very important to keep in mind as an educator that the grass is not always greener just because it may look that way. And I think that's a very important lesson for us to remember, and whether or not we want to talk details, we can, but I'm going to leave it at that. Just be happy with what you have. Your school is a special place for you. If there are issues going on there and things that you may not think are the best, then take a look around, but do what you can to make it the place that you want it to be. Now, those of you that know me really well know that last statement may seem like a very hypocritical thing to say after my leave from my past school, but I want you to know that, like, there is no bad blood with me and my past district. I'm super proud of the school that I worked at, super proud of what's going on there, super proud to have my wife working there and have my children going to school there. I know that I may have said some things in the past, but I was one of those people who saw the grass is always green on the other side, and I took that for granted, and it's not always. So if you were about ready to shout out to me and say, wait a minute, Adam, you've said this before, my mind has changed. I truly do love the place that I taught at, and there are other reasons why I'm out doing what I'm doing now. You see, that's a question that I get asked all the time. Why did you leave the classroom? And I want people to know, I tell teachers this all the time when I'm with them, that I didn't leave the classroom because I was burned out. I didn't leave the classroom because I hate teaching. I absolutely love what we do on a daily basis. I full-heartedly believe that we have the hardest job on the planet, and I credit all of you amazing teachers every day for what you do, because it is a job unlike any other. But I wasn't burned out. My true reason for leaving the classroom, besides some personal issues that were going on, was that this opportunity came for me to come work with teachers, and I took it. And I have loved every minute of it. Yes, I miss the kids. but I am loving working with teachers and changing the lives of kids all over the country. So I guess that had to be said because it gets asked quite a bit of me. Here's something else really cool. Now I could go into details about some dollar store ideas and stuff that I've learned from other teachers, but we'll save those for episodes. Some management ideas I've learned from other teachers, but we'll save those because every teacher is different. But one thing I've really learned from other teachers that has been really cool is sitting down with groups of educators and listening to teammates talk. That has been a phenomenal experience for me. And it reminds me of a phrase that I think we all need to remember, that sometimes the best PD we have, sometimes the very best professional development you can get as a teacher is just down the hall from you. So I encourage you to take time. I know that's a very, very thing that we all need more of, is time, right? But take the time to sit down with your team. Take the time to plan with other teachers in your building. Take the time to coordinate with other teachers and learn from amazing people who work with you. That's something I've got to witness firsthand by sitting down in these workshops and sitting down and listening to groups of teachers talk. And I've learned so much from them. Mainly in that area, that there's a lot of phenomenal educators out there that when you work together, amazing things can happen. All right, so like I said, we've been all over between the Illinois Reading Conference, the Southern California Kindergarten Conference with Kim Adsit and myself, to all these different schools that I've worked at with staff development for educators and SDE, and there are some conferences coming up. So I guess that's what's next. What's next for me? The next event I'm heading to is the Wisconsin Kindergarten Association event. If you are a Wisconsin teacher and not signed up for that, make sure you get on board and come join us. Then I'm heading to the Louisiana Conference for Pre-K and K teachers with SDE, so it's in Baton Rouge. If you're not signed up for that, please do. We want to see you there. And then after that, it's my TED Talk. So I'm going to be giving a TED Talk all about making the world a brighter place through my idea of yellow and really narrowing down on a big idea of how to do that. So if you haven't signed up for that yet and you're in the area, it's November 16th at Illinois State University Center for the Performing Arts. I'd love to see you there. Grab your tickets now. And then it's a little break from presenting, but working from home on stuff for all of you and doing some fun live and recorded interviews with some amazing presenters through SDE. I cannot wait to start those. We've got a great lineup coming up for all of you. And then it's back to the conference season once the new year hits. It's just gonna be a busy time. I'm still writing, editing, working, traveling, and I just thought I had to share some ideas with you of some questions that came up, what I've been up to, and why you haven't seen vlogs, but also to encourage you that don't wait for stuff from people online. Seek it out yourself and then create it yourself. Get busy in your classroom, working hard to engage and excite those people around you. Because sometimes the teachers down the hall, you are exactly what they need. That passion and that excitement for education that you, all viewers of this channel, show, you could be the change that your school needs. So this episode wasn't going to be a motivational one, but as I was looking through all this travel footage that I've done lately, it reminded me about all the amazing people I've gotten to work with. So thank you sincerely to all the amazing schools out there who have brought me to your district. If you'd like to, find information on adampetersoneducation.com. But I can't thank you all enough for giving me the opportunity to come work with your teachers. And I've learned so much from you all, and I can't wait to be back. I'll see you soon.